Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing the Schaff trend cycle indicator.
But before we do, if you have not watched my first video and the videos after that, you need to go do that right now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team, and as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down in the description below. You can also find a link to our Discord server, so that way we can all discuss testing indicators and building our trading system. And lastly, you can find a link below to TradingView. If you sign up for a paid account, you will save a little bit of money using the link below.
Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Schaff trend cycle indicator. But before we do, I wanted to put the indicator scoreboard up for everyone to see. So, to date, we have tested 103 indicators. And out of those 103 indicators, 37 of them have been winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The best ones so far have been able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 37 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. All right, as I said, today's indicator is the Schaff trend cycle indicator. There's a whole bunch of moving parts to it behind the scenes, calculating exactly how the indicator works. But on the surface, it's relatively straightforward. There are a few different ways that you can trade the indicator, but the creator, Schaff himself, recommended kind of a two-part system when trading it. And so basically you have these, so you have the areas here that are colored in light blue, greenish, gray, whatever color you want to call it here at the top. And these are basically areas of, you could call it overbought, and down at the bottom oversold. Really, overbought and oversold is indicated when the line comes all the way to the bottom and then goes straight. That is considered oversold, and vice versa on top. When it goes all the way up and then goes straight, that is considered to be overbought at that point. Now, basically what it's attempting to do here is it is attempting to figure out when the currency pair is losing momentum and should be taking a directional change. Kind of similar to the RSI, if you will. And so, of course, the calculations are completely different, so don't get the two confused. But basically, you have the red dots here, you have the green dots here. And so those give us a pretty clear sign on what is kind of expected here by the indicator. And so what happens is as the indicator is coming down, the single line here, as it's coming down and it goes out of the overbought area it gives us this red dot signaling that there is a potential for a trade to the short side. Same way in reverse, when it starts coming up out of the oversold area, then it gives us a green dot telling us that there is a potential for a long trade. Now, what we need confirmation, and this is one thing that Schaff himself said, is that you have to have something else to confirm it, whether it be another indicator, or what he recommended was that there needs to be a following candle after the signal takes place. The following candle needs to confirm the direction of that signal. And so if you get a red dot, the next candle needs to confirm a down. And so we need a red candle that closes below the signal candle. And then that technically is our signal to go short at that point, and vice versa. If it is a green dot, we need the following candle to be a green candle, and it needs to close above the signal candle, which then once it does, it becomes technically the signal candle, and we would take a long trade. Make sense? All right, so with all that said, that is how we are going to be testing it today. So let's get on with the testing process and see what we can get out of this indicator. All right, we had our first signal took place here. It was a green dot telling us that we should be going long, but the very next candle was a red candle that closed below the previous candle. And so that invalidates the green dot, and we would not have taken that trade. All right, now we get another green dot here telling us to go long, and the next candle, even though it is super hard to see because it is so spindly and wicky, but it is a green candle that did close slightly above the signal candle. So we would have taken a trade on that, and let's play it out and see what we get out of it. There we go. It looks like we hit take profits. Let's see. Yes, we did. And we did not get stopped out. So that would be the first true signal and winning trade. So far, so good. All right. We get our next one here. And the following candle here closes below the close of the previous candle, so it validates that that is a short signal at that point. We get some action downward, and it hits our 110, and we get another winning trade. So yeah, so far not too bad. Same deal here. We get a green signal. The next candle is green, closing above. Unfortunately, when it opened, now this is something that I spoke about in one of my previous videos, is that what we have here is we have a jump of a weekend between this candle and this candle. So this one technically, this would have been when we got the green dot. This would have turned into our confirmation. So we would have been entering on the next candle this little green one right here. Now, instead of just entering the trade as soon as that candle opens, so this one would have closed on Friday, and this one would have opened Sunday evening. And instead of just opening the trade on this candle right here as soon as it opens, if we did that, it would put us at a disadvantage because it did gap up higher when it opened. And so what we needed to do was set an order to trigger a buy order here that would trigger at the closing price of that candle from Friday. So the close price here was 1.7003, and we would have set this one here. The low came down and did not quite get it there. It was 1.7005, but I have a feeling with spread we would have gotten gotten the fill on that. It would have hit and triggered us into it, and then at that point we would have been into the trade, because then we would have been at the appropriate price to meet our take profit without being at a disadvantage. Now the alternative to that is to enter the price at the open of that candle and subtract the difference of pips and take that out of your take profit. Anyways, now back to this. And we would have gotten to take profit if we would have done that. So, another winning trade. Let's see here. We got a red dot on that one. We did not get a confirmation candle. Then we get a green candle here. We got a confirmation on that one. Let's see what it does. Play it out here just a little bit more. I believe we hit take profit on this one. Yep, we did. And so, there we go. Another good trade. All right, we had this one's an interesting one here, because the candle that actually gave us the red dot was a green candle. Now the following candle, that doesn't necessarily void out the fact that the following candle needs to be red. It needs to close below, and so it did so, and we got take profit. Oh, come on. There we go. So far, pretty darn good. Another one here. That one definitely hit take profit. Keep on banging out some of these here. See what we get. Uh-oh. The replay function froze on me there for a moment. Does this every now and then. Come on. Whoa. Boy, it really jumped ahead there. Sometimes it will freeze, and then when it catches up, it just boop, 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 runs through all the ones that it missed. So we'll backtrack here. This one here, we'll run through these quick. The next candle was a green candle, so that would not have been a valid entry. This one here, the next candle was a just calculate it out here. Let's see. Close of this one was 725. Wow. It closed exactly at the same. Let's see. Open and closed literally at the same price. That's pretty impressive. So that would not have been a valid. It did not open, did not close above that candle there, and so we would not have taken that one. Let's see here. We have this one here, and even though it's a shame that this one did not give us a valid entry, because it would have definitely hit take profit, but the next candle after the red dot was a green one, and so we would not have taken that. This one would not have been a valid entry either. Moving on with them here. Hopefully it doesn't freeze up on me again. That one would not have been a valid entry. That one would not have been a valid entry. It's a shame, because some of these it just barely misses a really good move. That one would not have been a valid entry. I mean, we missed out on all of this movement right here because the timing was just slightly off. There we go. Got that one. That one would have been a valid entry, and again, got us in with a winning trade. This one would not have been a valid entry either. That one right there would have been a valid entry, and again, got us another winning trade. And this one's doing really well. This is the first time I've ever played with it, so I'm a little amazed at how well it's actually doing. Thought it would be decent, but man, it's really knocking them out of the park. It's missing some good trades, but I mean, so far what it's getting us into is working. So let's see that one there. Let's see, did we get the 110 there to there? Yep. Another winning trade. We're close to the end of the year now. I don't think we'll get another one. Nope. So that's it right there. I mean, can't argue with them results. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 trades, 9 wins. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. It's going on to the 100% list, and surprisingly, I think this one. I mean, that's a decent number of trades. That's not bad at all. It definitely was not under trading. It's not like some of the other 100% indicators that gave us 1 or 2 signals in an entire year. Those are definitely like, it gave us 100% in a year's time if you had taken them. But at the same time, can it maintain that 100% accuracy over an extended period of time? Highly unlikely. Will this one? Highly unlikely. But 9 trades in 1 year, and if you were to consider, there's 28 or more pairs that you could be trading off of, that adds up fast. So yeah, not too bad at all. There are a few things that I wish it did a little bit better. Like I said, there were definitely some movement in some of these areas that I wish it would have got us into. But, if sacrificing some of those moves means saving ourselves, some losses, then, so be it. I'm not going to complain too much about it. And so,
if you have not already, like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. As part of the team, it's important that you are seeing the new videos as they come out so you know what it is that we are discussing and what indicators we are testing, have tested, and have not tested. Also, like usual, there is a link below in the description to the Discord server. You can join us on Discord so that way we can further discuss the indicators and have discussions as we move forward building our trading system. And lastly, like usual, there is a link below to TradingView. If you like what you see whenever I use TradingView and you are interested in signing up for TradingView, if you use the link below and sign up for a paid account, you will save a little bit of money. So, all right, everybody, I will see you on the next